Judgement Force. Blue Eyes has evolved into a never-seen-before form, while Light Swans are ready to hand out a judgment. Judgement Dragon is here! Oh my god! Got him! We got it! I know, we were just calling it during this stream. Judgement Dragon is in the game. Judgement Dragon is in the mother effing scene. The mother effing house. Everything mother effing. Alrighty, let's do. Y'all can see everything okay, right? I want to make sure. I think this thing's a little bit too stretched, so I kind of want to fix it on the this side right quick. Let's review. Alright, I think this will be good. Alright, let's start the review. Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. It's a level 9 Dragon Secret, 2500 attack, 3000 defense. So it's Blue Eyes stats switched. It's a, I almost said it was generic. It's one tuner plus one or more non-tuner Blue Eyes monsters. So you can use this with Dragon Spirit of White. Neither player can special summon two or more monsters at the same time, so this card cucks Magician Navigation. Once per turn during either player's turn, when an effect of a card in the graveyard is activated, you can negate the activation. During either player's turn, you can tribute the Synchro Summon card. Special summon one light dragon type Synchro monster from your extra deck in defense position except Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, but destroy it during the end phase of this turn. So, one light dragon type Synchro monster from your extra deck. You can go for Stardust, you could go for Azure Eyes, you could go for light dragon type Synchro monster. This is interesting card. Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. So, there's a couple cards, it could dodge effects. This card is broken, man. Blue Eyes is back, dude. You bring out this card's first turn? Oh my goodness. Wait, you can special summon Azure Eyes. Wait, I gotta check something. I think if you bring out Azure Eyes, if Azure Eyes is special summon, does he get his effect? It does! Okay, so you combo this card with Azure Eyes. Azure Eyes gets his effect. He won't get destroyed because of his effect to where no dragon type monsters currently on the field, will be destroyed by card effects, if I am reading this correctly. So this is a card that you want to go for in Azure Eyes. You summon Azure Eyes, yes it does, Outlaw. Yes it does. Awesome, dude. Next, nice card, dude. Really, Blue Eyes is going to be a lot more powerful with that card. We got Michael, the Arch Light Sworn. Level 7, Dragon type Synchro Light card. We got Light Sworn support. It's a nope, it's not a generic. I caught myself there. One tuner and one or more non-tuner light monsters. So you need a tuner. You just need a light monster to synchro summon it to. It could be any tuner. 2600 attack, 2000 defense. I remember this card in the TCG. I remember this card used to be broken in Light Sworns. But let's read its effect. Once per turn, you can pay 1000 life points, then target one card on the field. Banish that target. When this card is destroyed, you can target any number of other Light Sworn monsters in your graveyard except this card. Shuffle them into the deck, and if you do, you gain 300 life points for each returned card. Once per turn, during your end phase, send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Really good card. This card can save you from OTKs if it's destroyed. Once per turn, you can pay 1000 life points to just target a card on the field and banish it. You just gotta pay 1000 life points, man. Really good effect. Definitely gonna be busted in Light Sworns. Definitely want to go for at least one of those cards, dude. It's gonna be very good. If it's anything like it was in the TCG, it's gonna see a lot of play in this meta. Yugioh Soul Ogre, 2800 attack, 2800 defense. It's a level 8, so we can play Gishkis, man. Gishkis are back. Level 8, so you can ritual summon this card with any Gishki ritual spell card. Once per turn, you can discard one Gishki monster to target one face-up card your opponent controls. Shuffle that target into the deck. Broken. Shuffling into the deck, not destroy, not banish. Shuffle it into the deck. Completely cuck your opponent. Good card. I think we're going to be playing some Gishkis when the box comes out, because I got 3 of the Gishki spell cards. I knew that was a good investment back then. I knew it, man. And now we get to play some Gishkis. It can bring out Star. Oh, it can bring out Star Eater, but it'll probably get destroyed though. Unfortunately, I think the play is going as your eyes, Solar Kaiba. I think the play would be going as your eyes, unless you have to protect yourself. But yeah, dude, Gishki, man. Yeah, dude, these cards are pretty broken right now. Maiden with the Eyes of Blue. Blue Eyes are back, dude. I remember playing, dude, this card in the TCG. If y'all hated Magician Girls, you're gonna hate this card. Maiden with the Eyes of Blue, level 1 spellcaster type tuner. Oh yeah, this card's a UR for a reason, guys, and I'm about to tell y'all why. When this card is targeted for an attack, you can negate the attack, and if you do, change the battle position of this card, then you can special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that targets this face-up card, you can special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. You can only use one Maiden with Eyes of Blue effect per turn, and only once that turn. So it is a hard once per turn. It's like the whatchamacallit, Magician Girl Earth, to where you only use her effect once per turn, and if she gets targeted, you can switch her battle position and you could special summon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. This card is more powerful because you can special summon from your hand or your graveyard if you so desire. And it's a spellcaster, so you could probably play this card with Silent Magician as well. Silent Magician Blue Eyes and Blue Eyes deck new version coming soon. Really broken card. Really broken card. This and the Synchro. Wow, dude. Isn't this the 3rd time Konami has given us support for Blue Eyes? Holy crap, dude. Blue Eyes is back, man. And now we're on to the real card of the box. Oh, Barry, thank you, Shredder. Yeah, Barry Magician Girl. Yep, it's a Barry Magician Girl for Blue Eyes. It's gonna be annoying. Yes, Dumbin. Yes, it will be. Like, I'm gonna have to agree. I'm gonna probably go back to maining Blue Eyes, dude. Like, all honesty, I'm about to go back to maining Blue Eyes. But like I said, with every buff to Blue Eyes, there's gonna be Buster Blader players. So watch out for Buster Blader coming back due to the hit of Cosmic Cyclone and Blue Eyes White Dragon coming back. And this card, Judgement Dragon. Level 8, 3000 attack, 2600 defense. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand by having 4 or more Light Sword monsters with different names in your graveyard. And cannot be special summoned by other ways. You can pay 1000 life points to destroy all other cards on the field. Once per turn during your end phase, send the top 4 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Judgement Dragon is here, and he's more broken than ever. That's 3k to the face. You blow up all your opponent's cards, 3k to the face. You play something like Concentrating Current, or something that boosts his attack by 1000. That's an easy OTK undisrupted. And who knows what you're playing in your graveyard. You could probably send Wolf, special summon that. And there you go, OTK. Judgement Dragon. Light Sworns. I can't wait to play Light Sworns with the new Lila Twilight card from Blair. Light Sworns are back, baby. They're back. Gladiator Beast Vespasius. I knew it, dude. I called this as well. Gladiator. I had a feeling that the structure deck wasn't enough, so they were going to have to add more support in this new box. It's a UR Gladiator Beast, so you know it's going to make Gladiator Beast busted. It's a level, what is it? Level 7 Serpent effect, 2300 attack, 0 defense. So At the start of the damage step, if your Gladiator Beast monster battles a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use this effect at Gladiator Beast Vespasius once per turn. While you control this card, special summon by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster. All monsters you control gain 500 attack. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, you can shuffle this card into your deck, special summon Gladiator Beast monster from your deck except Vespasius. So, this is an interesting card. This is a very interesting card. So, I think this card's going to be really good at retaliating against your opponent's attack. Let's say you have Gladiator Beast Bestiary on the field, your opponent attacks, your Bestiary gets 2000, they stop the attack, and then they end. And then next turn, you could go into your Gladiator Beast, whatchamacallit, your Gladiator Beast Fusion that pops 2 cards on the field, Geysirus. So you could stop them and you could do Geysirus. My biggest question is, can you special summon this card during the damage step? Because it does allow you to gain 500 attack when it's special summoned by the effect. I don't think so, but it's interesting. That's gonna be something to try out during the damage step. Can you special summon this card? Because if you can, things might get interesting with Glad Beasts. But what do y'all say in the chat though? And I have to say, yeah, Thermal, so same here. And boost your Glad Beast cards. Yes, man, they're really good. We got another Dragoonity card, and it's a UR. Dragoonity Coast cannot be used as a synchro material, so it's a level 2 Dragon Tuner. 1000 attack, 200 defense. So you can use cards of consonants with this card. So, cannot be used as a synchro material except for the synchro summon of a Dragoonity monster. This card in the field can be treated as a level 4 monster when used for a synchro summon. If this card is currently equipped to a monster, you can special summon this equipped card. Whoa! So, you could bring out the Dragoonity Ducks, bring out Coast, special summon it like you would do the other Dragoonity, synchro to and you could either synchro summon it to a level 8 or a level 6. So that's very useful. Or you could bring out the level 6, special summon Chaos, go into the level 10. Dude, Chaos is gonna have so many multi-uses just because it can be treated as a level 4. So yeah, dude, Chaos is gonna be very good. Will Dragoonities come back? I don't know. It's still very flimsy, but this might help speed up the deck more to where you can be able to play other cards. But I think it's going to be definitely a good card to try out. Glow Up Bulb, UR. We got Glow Up Bulb in this game now. First Spore and now Glow Up Bulb? Let's go! Plants slowly coming in. It's a plant tuner effect. This card's going to definitely see play on Lightsworn, so expect this card to be seen in Lightsworn 30 card decks. Plant tuner effect. If this card is in the graveyard, you can send the top card of your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon this card. You can only use this effect to Glow Up Bulb once per tour. Definitely will see play in Sylvans, Lightsworns, definitely, and maybe even Sharanuis, because you can send a Sharanui monster from the top of your deck and special summon it. So a lot of decks that mill Glow Up Bulb expect to see this card. Very good card. You only want one of this card because you can only use it once per duel. You only want to at least get one of this card in the box, and you should be good on your Glow Up Bulbs. The missing link. More Dragoonities, dude. This box is fire. This box is fire. Yeah, man. It's gonna be the day once we start getting Lone Fire Blossom. That's the next card for plant support. Kaiser Vorse Raider. Didn't an AI use this card before on us? I think it was like a Kyber or something. I don't remember, but it's a level 5 Beast Warrior effect Dark Monster. It's a UR, so I wonder how good this card is. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, this card gains 500 attack. If this card is destroyed by battle, the monster that destroyed it loses 500 attack. Why is it a UR? I think it's one of the weaker URs in this box. Well, probably the weakest. If you control, yeah, you can special summon this card from your hand. I mean, it does gain 500 permanent attack, but we'll have to see. Depends on what deck you run this with, but it is a UR, so Um, I'm glad that we have newer cards in the game. We could definitely experiment. Luna Light Saber Dancer SR Beast Warrior Fusion. So this is a level 9 Beast Warrior Fusion. 3 Luna Light monsters. So we got a new archetype in this box. Okay. Must be fusion summoned. Gains 200 attack for each Beast Warrior type monster that is banished or in the graveyards. So in both graveyards. And banished. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Ooh! During your main phase, except turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from the graveyard and target one fusion monster you control. It gains 3,000 attack until the end of this turn. Oh my god. I can already see someone's gonna try this card with invokes, dude. Imagine if someone played this card with invokes. Like, you play a card that just sends this card to the graveyard. Next turn, you play invokes. Purgatrio, oh my god. You can only use this effective Luna Saber Dancer once per turn. Oh my god, dude. This card is gonna see play. Let's see what the Luna Light cards look like, but this card's gonna see play in more than Luna Lights. I'm already calling it. I'm already calling it, dude. That's such a broken last effect, and it can't be targeted. Holy crap. Alright, we got Sage with Eyes of Blue. So we got another Blue Eye support card. SR, level 1 Spellcaster type Tuner. 0 attack, 1500 defense. When this card is normal summon, you can add 1 level 1 light tuner monster from your deck to your hand, except Sage with the Eyes of Blue. You can discard this card, then target 1 effect monster you control. Send it to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon 1 Blue Eyes monster from your deck. Whoa! So all you need is Sage and an effect monster. Discard this card. Special summon 1 Blue Eyes monster from the deck. It can be Spirit of Wipe, the effect one that negates an effect on the field. Blue Eyes. Oh my god, Blue Eyes is gonna be so broken, dude. Oh my jeebus. You can only use this effect to Sage with Eyes once per turn. So you can use both of this card's effect. That's broken, man. Oh, I can't wait for this box. This is a meta-changing box. I don't care what anybody says. This is a meta-changing box right here. And we're just down to the SRs, dude. This is a straight-up meta-changing box. So expect the KC Cup to be interesting. Raiden, and the last one. I know y'all seen the leaks for this card, but I'm gonna go over it for those of y'all unaware. It's a Warrior Tuner level 4. During your main phase, you can send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Then, if any last win monsters were sent to the graveyard by this effect, this card gains 200 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. You can only use this effect to Raiden, hand it a life point once per turn. Once per turn, during your end phase, send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. So that's 4 mills a turn with Raiden, hand of the life point. You guys know how strong life stones are when you mill. It could go up to 1900 attack. No, sorry, 2100 attack with its mills. So the highest you can get is 2100 attack. It's a level 4 tuner. This is going to be the cards you're going to mainly use to go into your synchro, which is Michael the Arclight Sworn. So you go into, so the whole combo is, I'll show you the combo once we get to it. Lumina, it does have a combo example right here. We will get to Lumina, but this will be the card. Lumina, discard, special summon Raiden, go into Michael the Archlord in 1 turn. Broken combo. But yeah, that is the combo. Like I said, Raiden's going to be really powerful in Light Sworns. We're definitely going to have a new meta on our hands. Yeah, Shredder, you're getting close to the card I am worried about. Uh-oh, am I Solar Kaiba? All right, dude, this box is exciting. Luna Light Yellow Martin. If this Beast Warrior effect Dark. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can target 1 Luna Light card you control, return it to the hand, and if you do, special summon this card in defense position, but banish this card when it leaves the field. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can add 1 Luna Light Spell Trap card from your deck to your hand. And this is by any card effect. Interesting. So if it's in your hand or graveyard, you can target 1 Luna Light card you control, return it to the hand. If you do, special summon this card in defense. So you could summon, return it to the hand, and special summon this card. Pretty good effect. Okay. We gotta see what the other Luna Lights do. Gishki Shadow, SR, Sea Serpent, level 4, 1200 attack, 1000 defense. If you ritual summon, oh, dude, I remember Dude, this card's broken, dude. I remember this card from the TCG, dude. This card's broken, dude. This card's gonna wreak havoc with Gishkis. If you ritual summon exactly 1 water ritual monster with a card effect that requires use of monsters, this card can be used as the entire requirement. You can discard this card, add 1 Gishki ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. It is not a hard once per turn. Broken. I'm the broken. Like, now we can search for Gishki ritual spell card with Gishki Shadow. Damn. Jesus. I remember how broken Gishki Shadow was. Oh my god. Broken. Oh my. Okay. Level 4 machine. Dark. So we got more targets for Black Salvo when that card comes out. Orcus Harp Horror. Machine effect. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon 1 Orcus monster from your deck except Orcus Harp Horror. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except dark monsters. You only use this effect of Orcus Harp Horror once per turn. So this card seems interesting. We gotta see what other Orcus cards are out there. But this card is a special summoning from your deck type of card when it's in your graveyard. That sounds really good. And you could use it the same time it's sent to the graveyard. So that's something to note. Oh my god! Charge of the Light Brigade is in here? Dude, Light Sworns! Jesus! We got Judgement Dragon. We got Charge of the Light Brigade. I think I saw Solar Recharge down there. Oh my god, Light Swords are about to be better too, dude. Send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Add 1 level 4 lower Light Sword monster from your deck to your hand. Oh, this I'm gonna try to fish over this weekend. I'm gonna try to go for 6,000-7,000 gems. We got Blair, we got the level cap increase. I'm going for 10,000 gems. I'm going in on this box. I'm going in on this box, guys. This is content for days. This card is so broken, and we could run it at 3. Jesus. Ooh, that card's broken. Expect to see that card in 3 in all Light Sworn decks. Necro's Kaleidoscope. We got Necros in the game now. It was banned last week, dude. Yeah, it's broken. It's broken, dude. Holy. Too broken, so why don't we give it? Yeah, Solakaiba. Yeah, we're about to figure out. So we got Necros, another archetype introduced. I remember Necros in the TCG too. Oh my goodness. This card can be used to ritual summon any number of Necros ritual monsters. Any number. Tribute 1 monster from your hand or field, or send 1 monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. Also, after that, ritual summon any number of Necro monsters whose total level is exactly equal to the level of that monster. Broken. Broken! Exactly equal to the level of that monster. You can only use the effect of Necro's Kaleidoscope once per turn. If you control no monsters, you can banish this card. And 1 Necro monster from your graveyard. Add 1 Necro spell card from your deck to your hand. Broken. That is so broken, dude. The searching special summoning in this box is not. This is meta changing. And I called it. I called it. I called it. I called it. Gradles are in the game. Now we have Gradles to worry about. I'm a main Gradles for this KC Cup. Light Sworn, Blue Eyes. I'm maining Gradles. It's in the game. I'm about to take everybody's monster. I'm gonna laugh at them, and then I'm gonna be like, ha! I told y'all Gradles were coming. They came! And now we got the Gradle Impact. This card is busted. You can target one, it's a continuous spell card. You can target one other Gradle card you control, and one card your opponent controls, destroy them. During your end phase, you can add one Gradle card from your deck to your hand. You only use one Gradle Impact once per turn only. Oh my god. Gradle, oh my god, dude, Gradles are here and they're gonna be busted, dude. Oh my god. Sean, I know, dude. I'm just, this is too much, man. What's going on, So Nasty? This box is stupid. This box is meta changing. What's going on, Son Gohan? I called Gradles too. I called Gradles for coming, dude. Dude, holy crap, I called this. I knew Gradles were coming eventually. Gladiator Beast Charge, a Trap SR. Target face-up cards on the field up to the number of Gladiator Beast monsters you control with different names. Destroy them! So Nasty, appreciate the follow. You have now entered the void. What? Gladiator Beast Charge is broken! This box is broken, dude. World Legacy, we got more World Legacy cards. World Legacy Pawns, it's a Trap Continuous. You can target one face-down monster you control, change it to face-up, attack, or defense. Oh, this is going to be used in Subterrors. You can shuffle one Crawler monster from your graveyard into the main deck, then target one face-up monster you control, change it to face-down defense position. You only use one World Legacy Pawns effect once per turn only. Oh my god. World Legacy Pawns, dude. This card's going to be broken too, man. This might make Crawlers a little bit more playable now. We have too many broken decks in the game already, but I can see this card pulling out some really spicy plays. You can use this in Subterrors, Crawlers. You could do this Flip-Flop Frog. Yeah, this card's actually pretty busted with flip effects. You chain this card, you're gonna get your flip-found effects easily. Jesus. We got Gradle Dragon. I don't know if y'all remember this card, but we did go against this card from an AI. I forgot what character it was, but a character used to play this card against us. Gradle Dragon, level 8, Aqua Synchro. It takes one Aqua Tuner and one or more non-tuner monsters. So you're gonna normally use a Gradle monster and a non-tuner monster to Synchro Summon into this. 3,000 attack, 2,000 defense. When this card is Synchro Summoned, you can target cards your opponent controls up to the number of water monsters used for the Synchro Summon of this card. So 2 monsters if you're using a water non-tuner monster. 1 if you're not. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effects hit your graveyard, you can target one other water monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but its effects are negated. You want to use this card with Gradles because they destroy this card by battle or card effect. You bring out a Gradle. They dare destroy it, you take their monster. Broken. White Aura Monoceros. Sorry. It's a level 7 fish synchro, 1 water tuner plus 1 non-tuner monster. 2,500 attack. Wow. 1,500 defense. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target 1 fish monster in your graveyard. Special summon it, but it cannot attack this turn. You can only use this effect of White Aura Monoceros once per turn. If this card you control is destroyed by your opponent's card and sent to your graveyard, you can banish one other wild monster from your graveyard, special summon this card, and if you do, it is treated as a tuner. So it has the White Dolphin effect. The only difference is this card has to be sent to the graveyard by a card effect, not by battle. But it is a rare. I think that it's rare because of that. We got Judgement, the Dragon of Heaven. I have never seen this card before. It's a level 8. It's a generic level 8. All right, 1 tuner, 1 non-tuner monster. If you synchro summon this card, all materials must be the same attribute. So that's the condition. You gotta synchro. It all has to be the same attribute. Once per turn, if you have 4 or more tuners with different names in your graveyard and control the synchro summon card, you can pay half your life points. Destroy all other cards on the field. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except dragon type monsters. Once per turn during your end phase, banish 4 cards from the top of your deck. So it's banish instead of sending. Interesting. So if you play Light Swords and you have 4 tuners with different names in your graveyard and you synchro summon into this card, you could OTK possibly with Judgment Dragon. Interesting card. I can't wait to see what kind of things people are going to play with this. Maybe you could play this card with Crystons. Think about it. You could probably play this card with Crystons. Because you have Quan, you have Citri, you have Rion. You just need to fit another tuner in there. I know there's another tuner. I probably just don't know its name. You fit another tuner in there, you could play Judgment the Dragon of Heaven in Crystons. Shiranuis as well. Dude, they get, yes, Sean. Yes, I am like, dude, this is a stream for the ages. Like this is a broken box, man. I can't fathom the power right now. Like, I'm about to test these decks off stream after I'm done editing these videos and putting them on YouTube. Honestly, I'm about to test these decks out. I am excited. I'm super excited. All right, so we got Luna Light Cat Dancer, a level 7 Dark Beast Warrior fusion effect. 2 Luna Light monsters, cannot be destroyed by battle. Once per turn during your main phase 1, you contribute 1 other Luna Light monster. For the rest of this turn, the first time each monster your opponent controls will be destroyed by battle, it is not destroyed. Also, this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls twice each this turn. If this card declares an attack, inflict 100 damage to your opponent. Jesus. You could probably play this card with Fatal 5, dude. Honestly, you could probably play this card with Fatal 5 and probably win via the skill. This is probably one of those cards that it's possible with, depending on the situation. But one good thing about this card is it cannot be destroyed by battle. You contribute a Luna Light monster for the rest of the turn. The first time each monster your opponent controls will be destroyed by battle, it is not destroyed. So that's, if your opponent has 2 monsters, that's 4 attacks. If your opponent has a field lock, that's 6. You lock your opponent's field, you play Cat Dancer, Fatal 5. GG. That's something to look into, guys. That is something to look into. Gladiator Beast Dominationist. Woo, I've never seen this card before. What's going on, Hesso? What's going on, J.O.? What's going on, Fab? Alright, so this is a... Wow, man, this is like a level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3,500 attack, 1,200 defense, Sea Serpent Fusion. Gladiator Beast Vespasius, plus 2 Gladiator Beast monsters. Must first be special summoned from your extra deck by shuffling the above cards, yep. You do not use Poly. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can negate the activation if you do destroy it. You choose the attack target for your opponent's attacks. At the end of the battle phase, this battle returns, you can return this card to extra deck, special summon 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your deck. It does have a weak return, but dude, when this card on the field, you can negate a monster effect, and you could choose the attack target. So you could make your opponent attack this card. Ooh, that's a really powerful rare, man. Necros of Valkyrius. I remember this card. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Oh my god. You can ritual summon this card with any Necros ritual summon card. Must be ritual summon without using any level 8 monsters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can't use a level 8 for Valkyrius. And cannot be special summoned by the way. You can only use each of these effective Necros of Valkyrius once per turn. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can banish 1 Necros card from your graveyard and discard this card, negate the attack at the end of the battle phase. That's broken. Negate the attack at the end of the battle. God! During your main phase, you contribute up to 2 monsters from your hand or your side of the field, and if you do, draw the same number of cards you contributed. I remember this card. This card broke the TCG. Well, what was one of the cards that helped break the TCG? I think we just got a more powerful meta on our hands. Will not lie. I don't think Dark Lords are going to be banned for long. Not with all these effects. Necros of Castor, level 5, Dragon Ritual. You can ritual summon this card with any Necros ritual spell card. Must be ritual summoned without using Necros of Castor. It cannot be special summoned by other ways. So you guys gonna have to remember these, man, because there's certain restrictions that you can bring these cards out. You can discard this card, then target one Necros monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use this effect if Necros of Catastrophe once per turn. At the start of the damage step, if a Necros monster you control battles an opponent's face set monster that was special summoned from the extra deck, destroy that card. So it does have a pop effect for monsters that are special summoned from the extra deck. And it's any Necros card, including itself. So this card goes against a monster from the extra deck, destroy that monster. So Catastor, if y'all don't know, that's a name from Catastor. We don't have it out in the game yet, but if it battles a non-light, it destroys it by card effect. It has the same effect right here, and it's a level 5 with the same stats. Necros of Decisive Armor. 3,300 attack, 2,300 defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Level 10! You can ritual summon this card with any Necros ritual spell card. It must be ritual summoned without using any level 10 monsters and cannot be special summoned by any other ways. You can only use each effect of Necros decision once per turn, so you can use both of these effects each turn. During either player's turn, you can discard this card, then target one Necros monster you control that gains 1,000 attack and defense to the end of this turn. You can target one set card your opponent controls, destroy it, and if you do, banish it. So when you summon this card, you can pop up a set card, destroy it, and banish it. 3,300 attack, and you can easily bring this card out with the Necros cards. I'm telling you, because you can use your extra deck as well. Oh my god, dude. They gave us everything from the Necros archetype. Jesus. Necros of Gungnir, level 7. Spellcaster Ritual, 2,500 attack. Must be ritual summon using any level. You cannot use it, so you can't use the same level. Okay, we understand. You can only use each of these effects of Necros of Gungnir once per turn during either player's turn. You can discard this card. Target one Necros monster you control. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. Sorry, Desperado. During either player's or Tretch. During either player's turn, you can discard one Necros card. So this one is when Gungnir's on the field. During either player's card, you can discard one Necros card, then target one card on the field, destroy it during either player's turn. This card is really broken. Yeah. Then target one card on the field and pop it too. So this is the play disruptor right here. Is Gungnir. And these are rares, guys, mind you. So these cards are going to be hit. These cards are going to see being hit, man. Synchro Fusion, Ritual meta in this box. Yes, Shredder. This is the box to wail on. I'm 100% positive this is going to change the meta. I'm 100%. I'm not even 99. This is 100% guaranteed. This is blowing my mind. The Konami just went full on this box. Like, every card I've seen has been used, is going to see use in some way. Like, I haven't found one card that is not even below decent. I haven't. Lumina, Lightsworn Summoner, level 3. Another broken card for Lightsworns. Once per turn, you can discard one card, any card, then target one level 4 lower Lightsworn monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target during each of your invasions in the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. So this is the card that you want to use with Raiden. Discard one card. You do have to have a Lightsworn monster in your graveyard to activate this effect, so remember that. But you can discard your Raiden, special summon it, go into any level 7. Black Rose, the new Synchro, Samurai, Zeta. The options are endless, folks. The options are endless. Or you could bring out another Lumina, special summon that Lumina. That's 6. Special summon Raiden, you have a level 10. What level 10s do we have in the game? I don't remember. But yeah, you can bring out a level 10. Ally of Decisive Armor. Expect Ally to see play if Lightsworns are meta. Expect to see Ally. That's a level 10. I could definitely see that being teched against the mirror match. I'm calling it. Also, we do have Light Imprisoning if Lightsworns do become meta. So Light Imprisoning, we'll see play. Definitely expect that card for, and these are just KC Cup and ladder text I will see. Feeless Lightsword Archer. No, they didn't put this card in the game. Level 4 Beast Warrior Tuner effect. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by a card effect. It cannot be special summoned by other ways. So it's Wolf, but it's a tuner Wolf. If this card is sent from your deck to your graveyard by a monster effect, special summon it, you contribute this card, then target one monster your opponent controls, destroy that target. Then send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Light Swords are here, man, and they're meta. Feeless Lightsword Archer is so broken. I remember this card in the TCG. Oh, when you mean when they become meta, Chop? Yes, when they become meta. Holy crap. And you could use it on the same turn. All you gotta do is mill on the same turn with freaking... I'm just gonna go to it. Charge of the Light Brigade. Easy summon. Solar Recharge. Easy summon, and you draw 2. Do I gotta explain myself? Next card. Luna Light Purple Butterfly, level 3 Beast Warrior effect. Here you have another Luna Light. You could send this card from your hand or graveyard to the, or your hand or field to the graveyard, then target one Luna Light monster you control. It gains 1,000 attack until the end of this turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one Luna Light monster from your hand. You only use this effect of Luna Light Purple once per turn. So you could use both of its effects that turn. Send to the graveyard, increase, banish, special summon one Luna Light. Pretty good. Gishki Marker, level 4. When this card is summoned, you can target one Gishki Ritual monster or Gishki Ritual spell card in your graveyard. Add that target to your hand. Oh my god. Oh, this deck, dude. I can't wait, man. Broken, man. So you could search. So you could add the level, the spell card, ritual spell card, or monster from your graveyard to your hand. Orcus Symbol Skeleton. So this is the card that's going to be special summoned via the other card. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Orcus monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except dark monsters. So this one, so I guess they just special summon by banishing themselves from the graveyard. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're played. We got some Gradles. Grado Slime Jr., level 2, Aqua Tuner. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one Grado monster in your graveyard. Grados are going to be broken, dude. Grados are going to be that broken deck. I haven't seen any of these cards are going to break this deck because you're just going to take them. When this card is normal summon, you can target one Grado monster in your graveyard for the rest of the turn. You cannot special summon other monsters except waters. Also special summon that monster. You can special summon from your hand one Aqua monster with the same level as the monster special summoned by this card's effect. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Grado monster from your deck. So... yeah, if they destroy it, so you set this card. If they attack over it, you get to special summon a Grado, and then you get to take their monster. Spoiler alert. Dark Sea Rescue. If this card is used for a synchro summon and sent to the graveyard, the owner of this card draws one card. Okay, synchro support. Osha Leon, Reptile, level 3 water reptile monster. While you control this face-up attack position card, your opponent cannot select another monster other than this card as an attack target. Osha Leon. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can add one reptile monster with 500 or less attack from your deck to your hand. Like I said, I can't think of reptiles off the top of my head, but you can add a lot of reptile monsters with this card. Solar Recharge, as I discussed earlier, you discard one last sword monster, draw 2 cards, then mill 2. This card's going to be broken as well. You run in at 3, you get draw engines for days. Luna Light Fusion. So this is what will bring out the fusion monster. Fusion summon one Luna Light Fusion monster from your extra deck. Use the monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. If your opponent controls a monster that was special summoned from the extra deck, you can also use one Luna Light monster in your deck or extra deck. So this is some shadow stuff right here. You could use, so if they have a special summon monster from their deck or extra deck, you can fusion summon, if that was special summon from the extra deck, just that. You can use one Moonlight monster in your deck or extra deck as fusion material. That's broken. That's just like Shadows. Shadows do the exact same thing. I'm surprised we don't even have Shadows on top of this, dude. Like, this is ridiculous. Orchestrated Return. Spell Rare. Send 1 Orcust or World Legacy monster from your hand or face up to the field to the graveyard. Draw 2 cards? Oh my god. You only activate 1 Orcust, return once per turn. Damn. Dude, this box is broken. Yeah, Steven, yeah. Welcome back, bro. Oh my god, this box is broken, guys. If your opponent normal or special summons a monster, except during the damage step, you can take 1 Orcust or World Legacy monster from your hand or deck and either send it to the graveyard or banish it. You can only use this effect Orcust Einsatz once per turn. So this is a good first turn card when your opponent normal or special summons, and you could take 1 Orcust or World Legacy from your hand or deck and either send it. So you can send it and banish it, and you got plays your next turn. Lunalight Reincarnation Dance. It's a trap card. If a monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, add up to 2 Lunalight monsters from your deck to your hand. Ooh, pretty slow. Seems fairly slow, but it's definitely doable because all you got to do is set. They tack over it. You get the search too, so it's not bad. A little bit on the slow side, but it's still not bad at all. White Howling trap card. If you control a water monster, target 1 spell in your opponent's graveyard. Banish it, and if you do, for the rest of this turn, negate all spell effects on your opponent's field. This cucks invokes, dude. You play this with Gradles? Or in the mirror match with Cocytus. Your opponent activates Invocation. You activate this card, banish it, and then they can't use any more invocations, and you banish the invocation, so they can't recycle. White Howling, what a cuck card. What other card can, like, Cyclone, cucks them, Galaxy, cucks them. What card can you use in multiples? Rituals? So against ritual decks, they can't use it the second time. This really cucks. Whatchamacallit? Can't think of the name. That zombie rituals deck. Can't Palace, yes. You can't Palace. And if they're activating a spell and that spell's already in the graveyard, you can negate it right on the spot. What's that zombie deck we all know and hate it when they open up broken? I lost to it earlier. Tell me. But we're gonna move on. Y'all can tell me, man. Eden Black Shark, level 5 fusion, 2100 attacks, takes Sea Cannon. Gruesome Ghoul takes 3 cards. Amazon of the Sea. Vendreads! Yes, this will cuck Vendreads. Cyber Dragons, it can cuck Cyber Dragons as well. Master with Eyes of Blue. Ooh, I've never seen this card. Spellcaster, level 1 tuner. I forgot Blue Eyes is in here too, man. When this card is normal summoned, you can target 1 level 1 light tuner monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can shuffle this card from your graveyard into the deck, and target 1 effect monster you control send into the graveyard, and if you do, special summon Blue Eyes monster from your graveyard, other than the sent monster. So this card can see some use in budget Blue Eyes decks. Minerva Lightsworn Maiden. Why is this card a normal? Konami, this card does not deserve to be a normal. Make it harder to get. Well, Minerva Lightsworn Maiden, level 3 spellcaster type 2, and I'm about to tell you guys why this card is broken. When this card is normal summoned, this card's a Brio with where is she? Lumina. That's a Brionic right there. When this card is normal summoned, you could add 1 light dragon type monster from your deck to your hand. That's you're adding Judgment Dragon to your hand, whose level is less than or equal to the total number of Lightsworn monsters with different names in your graveyard. If this card is sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard, send the top card of your deck to the graveyard, or each of your end phases send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. You mill a whole bunch of cards. Summon this card, add Judgment Dragon. You gotta have a whole bunch of them, though. You gotta have a whole bunch of them. You have to have 8 monsters with different names. So I can see why it's a normal. Because it's not that easy of a search. It's not that easy of a search. Now that I look at it, it is not that easy of a search. You'd have to have 8 monsters with different names. So it's understandable. This isn't 40 cards where you could do that easily. So it makes sense. So I can see why it's a normal. Hey, how broken this box is. Yeah, DMG. What's going on, Hedgehog of Hermes? When this card, so Beast Warrior effect, here's another Lunalight, White Rabbit. When this card is normal summon, you can target one Lunalight monster in your graveyard. Special summon in defense. Once per turn, you can target spoiler trap cards your opponent controls up to the normal number of Lunalight cards you control. Return them to the hand? Lunalight, White Rabbit, why are you a normal? And this doesn't even accept White Rabbit. This is with White Rabbit. You could have two White Rabbits. They both activate. Why is this a normal, man? Come on, Konami. Gotta make some of these cards harder to get. Lunalight Crimson Fox, level 4. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, it's an 1800 beater, 600 defense. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change its attack to 0 until the end of this turn when a card... And this is just by any card effect. It's not even by your opponents. When a card effect or effect is activated, it targets a Lunalight monster you control. Quick effect, and it's any card effect. Again, you can banish this card from your graveyard and negate the activation. If you do, each player gains 1,000 life points. So you could. This card has a flute effect, but it doesn't destroy. It's a negate in the graveyard. And that's a normal. Lunalight Emerald Bird, level 4, Beast Warrior. If this card is normal or special summon, you can send one Lunalight card from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, draw one card. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, any card effect, you can target one of your level 4 lower Lunalight monsters that is banished in the graveyard, special summon it in defense, but negate its effects. You can only use each effect of Lunalight Emerald Bird once per turn, each effect. The combos are going to be ridiculous. Gladiator Beast Autorix, level 4, attack 800, 2000 defense. If this card is special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, you can send one Glad Beast monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard, except Autorix. To the end phase. This card's level and name become the same as that monster and sent to the graveyard at the end of... Whoa! So it can become a Bestiary! If this card battle, you can shuffle it into this deck, special summon one Glad Beast monster from your deck. So a Autorix is going to be good for getting that easy Geyserus play because it can become Bestiary. That's broken. Oh my god, dude. What's going on here? Great Sorcerer of the Necros, level 4 water spellcaster effect. If this card is tributed by a card effect, you could add one spellcaster type Necros ritual monster from your deck to your hand. If this so, you could use the Necros spell card, tribute this card, and you could get a search. You can send one Necros monster from your deck to the graveyard, except Great Sorcerer. You can only use one Great... Oh my god, dude. Exa Enforcer of the Necros, level 5, Dragon Effect, 2000 attack, 1000 defense. If this card is tributed by a card effect, you can add one Dragon type Necros ritual monster from your deck to your hand. If this card is banished, you can target one of your banished Necros monsters except this card, special summon that monster. Oh my god. Stop! Necros is just as broken, dude. Like, I don't know what to play. Blue Eyes, Necros, Lightsworn, Gradles. Golly, this box is broken. And we're at the normals, dude, and we barely run it like... Spellcaster effect, attack 1600. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of a Necros ritual spell card, so they can't cyclone it to banish it. Necros ritual monsters you control cannot be targeted by an opponent's card effects. If this card is tributed by a card effect, you can target one of your banished Necros monsters, add it to your hand. Okay. Aerial Priestess of the Necros. It's a psychic level 4, 1000 attack, 1800 defense. Once per turn, you can reveal any number of Necros cards in your hand. Increase or reduce this card's level by the number of revealed cards until the end of this turn. If this card is tributed by a card effect, you could add one Necros monster from your deck to your hand. There's a lot of searching in this. Orcus. Oh, we got another Orcus. Brass Bombard, level 1. Machine Tuner. So this is the tuner. Okay, this is getting interesting. I think we could mix this with the Symphonics. I think we could actually mix this deck with the Symphonics in one way. I'm definitely going to try that out once we're done with all the main material once the box come out. I want to definitely try that because I think they could work together. I think they could mesh well because they do have a lot of banishing from the graveyard effects. Machine Tuner effect. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon one Orcus monster from your hand, except the same card. Also, you cannot special summon monsters except dark monsters. You can only use this effect. Oh no, because it has to be dark monsters. So scratch that. You wouldn't be able to do it. Grado Slime, level 5. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, it's a tuner too. You can target 2 Grado cards you control. Destroy them, and if you do special summon this card, you can only use this effect Grado Slide once per turn. When summoned this way, you can target 1 Grado monster in your special summon that target in defense. Where's the Grados that steal, man? I haven't seen one of them yet. Oh, whatever. World Legacy World Wand. Look at that card art. Yeah, that Glad Trap is quite. Yeah, that thing's broken, man. It's gonna be so much fun, dude. It's gonna be. Oh, dude, I don't even know now. Like, it's gonna be crazy. Like, we have so many meta-worthy decks in this box. We have. This is a level 8. This normal summon or set card cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster. Special summon from the extra deck. You can only use each of the following effects of World Legacy World 1 once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 World Legacy monster from your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target one of your banished Orcus monsters. Special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except Dark Monster. So this card goes in hand with Orcus. So you have to normal summon it though, unfortunately. That's probably why it's a normal. World Legacy World Chalice. Level 5, 0 attack and 0 defense. If a monster is no special summon from the extra deck except during the damage step, you contribute this card. Send that monster to the graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects with the chalice once per turn. If this face up normal summon set leaves the field. You can special summon 2 World Chalice monsters from your deck except World Chalice. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Add 1 World Legacy card from your deck to your hand. So you can search for Clash with this deck, with this card. You can search for Clash. Do Dark of the Ice Barrier. Oh no, level 2. If the only face-up monster you control are level 2 or lower, this card can attack your opponent directly. Is this a new card? Because yeah, you can play this with the level 2 deck now. Dark Sea Float. When this card on the field is destroyed by a card effect sent to the graveyard, including yours, the owner of this card draws 1 card. Jar Turtle. Each Jar of Greed is activated. Draw 1 card. Ooh. I seen a story behind this card in Pot of Greed. Crowned by the World Chalice, level 2 spellcaster. It's a normal, looks cute. Chosen by the World Chalice, 1600 sidekick. Okay, so we got some normal cards up in here. Invoke cards, okay. Jellyfish, Sea Cayman, and Amazon Assist, Gruesome Goo. March of the Dark Brigade. Spell card. Target 1 Light Sword monster in your graveyard that has a level, add it to your hand. Then banish a number of cards from the top of your deck equal to the original level of that monster in your hand. This card I could see this card being seen play if you make like a Light Sworn whatchamacallit deck. Yeah, guys. Ugh, my memory's starting to fade. When that happens, it's getting late. What's the deck that banishes a lot? You could run this with Shiranui's, first of all. Light Sworn Shiranui's March of the Dark Brigade is a must. Almost a must. Then you could run this with the... I cannot think of it. Yeah, this is pretty spicy. Better than the Invo. Honestly, DMG, yeah. It might actually be better than the frickin'... I'll remember it later as we go. Gladiator Rejection. Spell card continuous. Your opponent cannot target Gladiator Beast monsters you control card effects except during the battle phase. Oh, okay, there's a caveat. If a Gladiator Beast monster is special summoned from your main deck except during the damage step, you can special summon 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your deck with a different type from the monsters you control. Oh my god, in defense position, you can only use this effect Gladiator Projection once per turn. That's interesting. That's really interesting. All right, we got World Legacy Discovery. It's a field spell. All World Chalice monsters on the field gain 300 attack and defense. Once per turn of a face-up World Chalice monster you control is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect. You can target one World Chalice monster in your graveyard, special summon in defense. Interesting card. Gladiator Namachiya. Trap card continuous. While you control a Gladiator Beast monster, all monsters your opponent controls must attack if able. Interesting. Once per turn, you can shuffle one Gladiator Beast monster from your hand or graveyard into the main deck and target one Gladiator Beast monster you control. It gains attack equal to its original defense until the end of this turn, even if this card leaves the field. If this card in the Trapper spell card is destroyed by a card effect, you can activate this effect this turn. Gladiator Beast monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. That's a good card. I could definitely see this card seeing some play because it gives your Gladiator Beast monsters attack during the damage step. It's destroyed by a card effect. They can't be destroyed by battle. All monsters your opponent they have to attack Glad Beast. That's actually a really good card, man. For a normal, that's really good. Orchestrated Attack, trap card. When a monster declares an attack, tribute one Orchis or World Legacy monster, then target one monster your opponent controls. Banish it? Holy! It's a battle phase card, but you can really throw your opponent off guard. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, dude, this card's actually gonna be really good with Orcus, and this is with World Legacy too. When you back in 1 set in the morning, ooh. Orchestrated Core. Look at this. They even got shadow cards on here. Look at that, dude. Shadow cards coming in the future. Once per turn, you can banish one monster from your field or graveyard. Then target one Orcus or World Legacy card you control. Neither player can target it with card effects this turn, even if this card leaves the field. If another Orcus and a World Legacy card you control be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send this card to the graveyard instead. Not bad, dude. Grados. Oh, I remember this card. Target one face-up monster you control. Equip this card to it. It gains 500 attack. During your main phase, you can send this equipped card to a monster by this effect to the graveyard. Destroy the monster this card was equipped to. And if you do, special summon 2 Grado monsters with different names from your deck, but destroy them during the end phase. This card helps you synchro pretty fast. If we had more Grados, this card would be broken. Grado Combat, it's a counter trap. When a spell or trap card or monster effect that targets exactly one Grado monster you control and no other cards is activated, activate one of these effects. The activated effect becomes destroy that monster. Negate the activation if you do destroy that card. This card's pretty good. We're almost there. World Legacy Landmark. Banish one World Legacy monster from your hand or face up from your field and target 2 monsters in your graveyard. Supposed to summon them, but they cannot attack this turn. Not bad, not bad. I like it. World Legacy Trap Globe. Shuffle into the deck 5 of your World Legacy cards with different names that are banished in your hand or graveyard and or face up on your field. Then draw 2 cards. Ooh, interesting. We got Tetroger. This is a reprint. Sam Knight reprint. Beast reprint. Forbidden Arts reprint. I think this is a reprint too. Yes. Cage. I think that's a reprint, but I might be wrong. Realm of Light. Each time a card is sent from your deck to your graveyard, place 1 shine counter. All lights one gain 1,000 attack. 100 attack. If this card be destroyed by a card effect, move 2 shine counters. I think everything else is a reprint. And yes, that is my review. Golly, that was lengthy, but each and every card did deserve a read. Wow, this box is broken. If you guys want my advice on this, go all out. If you guys are whalers, this is one box you definitely want to whale on. Yes, but that'll do it for this card review. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I didn't want to go too much in depth because I think this video went long enough, but hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Hit y'all up on the next one. Chopper 200 signing out.